This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Today's show is one of the ones which we like to not hear. We don't want to hear it, but we are here for it. Signs that you're dating the wrong person.
Yeah. If you have already made up your mind you're looking for the real thing, you really want to see the red flag in that car.
Yeah.
To spare yourself the bad investment.
True.
So although your feelings will feel disappointed, you'll also feel that divine has helped you.
Yes.
Has spared you.
Yeah.
And you look around with we call it positive skepticism.
Mm-hmm.
You're not negative, pessimistic looking, hoping it won't work.
Yeah.
You are positive that it will work, but you're also skeptical. It may not. That makes you very welcoming to bad news.
Yeah.
And you're willing to cut your losses. What is the leading wish of the dying? I wish I knew earlier. At the end of your life, you want to reduce how many things you wish you knew.
Yeah.
But the goal of life, to reduce the unknowns. When you know, you can do better. People perish for lack of knowledge. I was not aware, that's why I perished.
Yeah.
When tsunami was approaching, the animals, all animals that were free fled. No animal that was free to move was drowned, imagine.
Yeah.
In that coast, they really documented. There's a big sea storm brewing, and there are no signs yet. But all animals that were not caged moved. They were informed by their instinct, by connection with earth, by vibration, and they communicate with each other. They migrate.
Yeah.
You are trying to also get information early and leave
Yes.
before the storm arrives.
Oh, yes.
And a part of what I saw people saying that the game of chess has more possible moves than the estimated total atoms in the universe. The larger chess of China, not this small one we play here. I think it's called Go. It's bigger. And there's possible moves more than you can imagine.
Oh.
That's how your dating is. It has possible outcomes more than you can count. The potential red flags are just uncountable.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
They cannot all exist in one person. You're trying to find one. Which one might be in this particular character in front of me?
Okay.
Let's reiterate that where people have come from, they are not always that, but it did something to them. Have they gotten over what they have come from? When people talk about their past, they're not talking about happy past.
Yeah.
When people discuss have come from far, they're not discussing the way they won trophies, went to Canada, celebrated. No! It's usually things that put them down.
Yeah.
Things that lift us up just make us better. They don't make us difficult to deal with, or our life harder.
Yeah.
Only when you are naive and stupid do you abuse a good thing.
Yeah.
You go to a place where weed is allowed, for example, and then you indulge all the way to weed. Parents give you the best chance to be first world, but because they also have weed-laced cookies, you delve into those cookies. Some child was taken to international school after the parent was happy how they are performing. Then they find that they sneak in cookies that are laced with weed. And she took one, she had this euphoria, she started taking them regularly. You abuse the very thing I sacrificed everything to give you. So it's not the good things, it's the when we misuse them.
Yeah.
So you're trying to minimize the unknowns, and let me repeat to you that just like the game of chess, life is that complex. People could have a problem that is just right under your nose. They introduce you to people. One of them this guy discovered that this lady was friendly with cousins. He didn't know they were getting physically intimate with one of the cousins.
Oh.
Those are not things normal people will have. Incest.
Yeah.
Another one said they've been sleeping with the stepfather for so long. How can you tell? People are so complex. We're trying to help you see early.
Yeah.
And what I'll give you today are clusters of problems. Because there are so many, we can't pick one. That's not helpful.
Yeah.
Let's pick signs of a problem that you don't need to dig into. You know, some problems are not worth
Yeah.
digging up.
Yeah.
You're moving around and you hear movement in the bush. Do you want to establish particularly the species?
I'm out of there.
Is it a rhino? Is it a hippo? Is it the KWS? The word like people said, we have lions, be careful, we have this, and then you hear movement, you have moose.
Yeah.
Clear from the side.
Yeah.
That's how people are. They're just a wild jungle.
Yeah.
When you hear wild movements, weird movements, don't wait to confirm particularly how many horns. You don't need that.
Yeah.
One guy told me he does the work of cutting grass using that machine. So he's hired around during rainy season is his busiest because compounds are overgrown with bushes. And so he told me he frequently cuts snakes. Snakes that creep into compounds and they're hiding in the grass. So as he clears the bush, he also clears other guys.
Yeah.
who hide in the.
Yeah.
So he told me they don't threaten me a lot because I have a blade that will cut them very quickly.
Yeah.
But those people, they didn't know there was a snake, but they knew this is a potential hiding place for snakes.
Snake.
Let's clear it and save ourselves
Yes.
from snakes.
Yes.
That's how dating is. Sometimes you don't need know the particular snake.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Let's just clear the bushes, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are clearing the hiding places
All right.
for red flags. And once you see them, that guy who found the incest with the stepfather, this one with the cousin, all they relied on, they learned the details by luck. Only when you're lucky do you find details of people's misbehavior. Only when you're lucky.
True.
People are not obvious. They don't sleep with each other in the open.
Yeah.
They try to hide it.
Yeah.
So how will you know that the lady you are dating has a thing with the boss? They don't tell you. You're not always between them. You're not always taking her phone.
Yeah.
Humans are complex. We're trying to give you how to detect red flags early. When your car shows you check engine, doesn't give you specifics. It's particular that cable running from the injector pump to. You have to go to the specialist.
Yeah.
To talk now with a computer and diagnose.
Yeah.
So today we want to give you just check engine.
Right.
Lights.
We are here for it.
Okay. And again, the blow that you don't see coming is the one that takes you down. Not the strongest one.
That's true.
The one that approaches you from your blind side
Yeah.
is the one that will take you down. And a lot of times people are trying to suppress what they know they're not ready to change just to get you in. And then they continue double dealing. Many people would like to have both double lives. Married, secrets, pretending to be truthful here, lying over there.
Married to my spouse, married to my parents.
Yes. And particularly the people who know they're not prepared to perform the painful change of becoming the wife you want. But they pretend like so that they can get the role. They vie in lies, vie for the position because they would want the benefits, but they're not willing to pay the price. A lot of people have that duplicity.
Yeah.
You're trying to smoke out the duplicity
Yeah.
before it costs you. The farther they lead you on, the more damage you have to deal with.
Yeah.
You've gotten children with a dishonest person. Every time you are co-parenting, you are dealing with reminders and triggers. Every time you're seeing the child resembling that person, you love the child, but you don't love who you got them with. You don't want them to hate their mother, but you can't stand the mother. You are trying to
Yeah.
you're trying to avoid
Yeah.
because you are forced to forgive or you collapse with anger. Because the person, you can't get rid of the reminder. Because this is your blood.
Yeah.
It is also their blood. But that point of choosing is very critical. The first sign is when the relationship depends on your effort to hold it up or it will crumble. Anytime you get the impression that you are the one who keeps this thing going, You must text first, call first, check on them first. And they are very perfect excuses. I'm very poor in phone communication.
Yeah.
They're very perfect excuses of why they cannot contact immediately, or why they don't reach out fast, or something.
Yeah.
It could also be that as a man, you really provide financially, and you assisted at first, and it became dependency, entitlement, right? And it's like it's your place, you're the man.
Yeah.
And you feel your gut disturbing. Is it time for me to be the provider? Is this okay? You know, you've been the man. Is this a time? You wonder and you feel confused.
Can I throw in a question?
Yes.
Let's say the man has abundant resources. Does that abundance of resources sometimes cloud his instinct?
No, remember he's trying to marry a companion to manage that abundance and build it. If he's not careful, you'll not marry a companion, you marry a consumer.
Yeah.
If you put the resources forward, you attract consumers of resources.
Yeah.
If you put your personality forward, you attract a companion for your personality.
True.
Again, most men are not wealthy by luck. They worked for it.
Yeah.
You paid the price, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody should judge you, but you're already rich. I earned it.
True.
Even if it's by inheritance, that's my pedigree.
Yeah. Is it is it accurate to say that he should look for someone who is roughly at his level, so that
Mentally, at least. Not always financially. Mentally.
if it's not financial, then I feel like he will be almost compelled to try and,
Let me give you
provide.
an illustration.
Yeah.
I am driving Mercedes S-Class. I hope my son will talk like that in reality.
Amen.
Without illustrations.
Yes.
For me, it's hypothetical, but I'm hoping for my son to be practical. I'm showing up for dates with Mercedes S-Class. Casually, maybe even a different one next time.
Hey, I like that hypothesis.
You know? But the lady I'm seeing is working for a small pay, and she's also supporting a few people with that small pay, and she's living in a single room near her workplace, just work from home and come back.
Yes.
And when I appear in the town, I'm very conspicuous. It's a small market.
Yes.
A presidential black Mercedes just pulled in. And has parked somewhere and people are peeping.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They pick the girl who go for a date. I may pay for the date, but I don't care. Let's upgrade your shoes. Let's upgrade your dress. Let me pay for the rent. Let me do shopping. No.
Oh.
You get the difference.
Okay.
I'll finish the house for your mother. Let's do that toilet quickly. Let me pay fees for your brother. No. We will have conversation about the life we'd like to live.
Yeah.
As a gentleman, you may tip on occasion. Even her, she won't want you to put money in front.
Yeah.
Honest women don't want that. I've been managing my life. Don't bother too much. Let's discuss what we want together.
Yeah.
I'll focus on our discussion about what we want.
Yeah.
The different class of our lives, I'll simply call it a blessing. I'll be humble.
Okay.
Yes. Some of these small blessings are just for use for no problem. Don't bother with my tattoo. I can move quickly. Let me pick you. Where I can put the conveniences, I'll put them.
Okay.
Instead of us wasting hours, you using public and it's very slow. And I can cruise comfortably at 150.
If you can send cab
You can do that.
Okay.
Let me tell you, for you to facilitate meetings, the man should do it naturally. Even if it's the woman who has the Mercedes and it's the guy who's in this, alternate the roles. It's the guy who's supposed to take leadership, not the lady. She can help him by saying, there's an idle car here, somebody can pick you. But a man don't want that. He wants to set the tone, to see that she's comfortable with his leadership.
Yeah.
Okay? If I find that this woman we are resonating, even she can comprehend the scale, she can even advise me on how to do better. Where I am already. That's a very exposed woman. She has been reading. She's been refining her life. So no, don't take over leadership. No, don't upgrade her life. No, don't start paying salon. No, don't send her to a better salon. Let her go to the salon. Let her live her life like she has been living it, to see whether she's contented.
Yeah.
To manage her life.
Yeah.
Remember, after I transport her, she'll find other millionaires.
Yeah.
Do you see the problem?
Yes.
I'm checking her impatience for quick life because there will be richer guys around me, and I'm taking her to that community.
True.
I want that contentment and not the bitterness of I mentioned salon, you didn't pay for it. I said she may be paying a TV down payment 3 months before she can collect the TV. I become aware of it, I don't finish the payment. I'm not yet at the point of getting new TVs.
True.
Thank you for managing my
Very
life.
true, yeah.
I'll come to your small room, I'll sit on the plastic chair, I'm assuming to be a rich guy. It is very enjoyable. Let me go on with the example.
Yeah. Look at
Very
you.
sweet example. Don't hurry me.
Okay, so I won't hurry you. The plastic chair.
I'll park my Mercedes.
Yeah.
The S-Class. Okay, do you remember the S-Class? Different from last time?
Last time it was an E-class.
The driver is in the car waiting for me.
Right. Oh, you can have a driver. Benjamin, you're pushing it.
My example is realistic. No, he opened for me the Prince Aya and helped me bring the shopping. We don't go to ladies empty. I shop on my level. Okay? I don't buy you one loaf nearby there.
Okay.
I buy from Carrefour, where I come from.
Okay.
You know? And and then the guy can now wait for me over there as he brushes up the machine and ready for the boss to come back. But back there, I'm just a suitor. I'll come down on your level, we'll take whatever we are with. We'll hang out where we need to hang out. Do we need to take a walk? Let's take a walk.
Yeah.
I'll date you on that level to see after we join, can we fly together?
Yeah.
I'll only take over upgrading our life together. I'll not even be doing it on a solitary. I'll just put you as a co-manager. I'll manage everything together with us. I may not even tell you how much inheritance I'm entitled from my dad. I may be the only son or just one or two or something like that. And seated there before anything, I have $1 billion USD. That's a good example. Let me stop it.
I know.
I've got delusional now.
Let's call Benjamin back. What's Benjamin's number?
I may be a billionaire by pedigree only.
Right.
But I'm looking for a person who can reason on that level. Sometimes you are frustrated because those who are entitled by inheritance don't have the mindset to grow. They just want to squander, eat, drink, just fun.
Yeah.
The people you can reason together, you find them in unexpected places. Unexpected places. That's what you're looking for, even when you're a prince. Hopefully, marry from your social class. There will be less adjustments to do. But don't focus on the social class, you miss the mental class.
All right.
Get a person who challenges you. You reason together. They are contented with their life, but they are hardworking, they have visions, they have dreams, and they're not intimidated by you. They can actually challenge you, call you up. In terms of challenge, in terms of your capacity, they notice you. I want to see that she can stir me to be better.
Yeah.
And she can imagine better life. And she's managing where she is with both big vision and small beginnings. She's patient with small beginnings. And I tell her, my parents started the way you're starting. I'm just lucky to be the second generation.
Yeah.
Our children will move on they'll start from here. So don't worry.
Yeah.
I understand this. That's why I don't bother it. Come where I have to come.
Yeah.
She says, the road is rough. Come with a 4x4. Thank you, 4x4 V8.
Hey.
But, okay, forget the example.
I like it too. I am enjoying it. It almost looks like Afro cinema.
Yes, we need to raise. Please, do you have a... Of course. Which do you recommend? Perfect. Okay, Land Rover. Cool. I got it.
Hey. I also like this example.
So if you realize that you are the one, if you let up, you have a gut feeling. If you don't go extra mile as a man to give more money, to uplift our lifestyle, men, stop upgrading the lifestyles of the women you are dating. Don't pay degree, don't pay anything before marriage. Just maintain small gifts a gentleman would give during interaction. Pay the dinner, do what a gentleman should do. But don't go extra mile of sending a huge pocket money. No, I can put a credit but I've been making my phone calls. That. When I attempted with my girl, that was, what is it about? No, I'm not in a crisis. Because they don't want you to mix money and it confuses. You think that's what I need. You know, a genuine woman wants to see your heart, not just your hand. They really want to zoom in. And the moment you try to bring noise, money noise.
Yeah. Yeah, money is noisy.
Throw this,
Yes.
and then thank you, but what is it about? I'm okay.
Yeah.
You need to respect the fact that I'm okay. You know,
Yeah.
I can manage my life.
Yeah.
And there's no borrowing money, lend me this. Where was I borrowing before? I'll borrow from the people from whom we borrow each other money.
A friend of mine, when she was about to get married, the potential father-in-law offered to pay a trip to Israel and then said, go with my daughter. So like the potential sister-in-law. So the father-in-law was sponsoring a trip to Israel. And
were they going to pray on the Wailing Wall?
Yeah, something like
Why
that.
was it urgent?
It was not urgent. It was like something, it was an offer that had been given by a travel agency. So this potential father-in-law,
let me pay the treat, you guys got some good time.
Yeah. How's that?
I don't see a lot of conflict of interest there.
Uh-huh.
If you have already interacted to that level, things on, maybe weddings on your plan, things like that, depending on how close you have come.
Yeah.
He's not saying carry my son, then you may end up crossing boundaries and forgetting where we are.
Yeah.
If you're carrying this girl you can have, you can consider it. But I also want you to be careful with goodies.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Be careful with goodies. And we have a lot of time for goodies and treats. This time, can we focus on what is the most important thing?
Yeah.
Let's start our family. Some things are not bad, they're just not wise according to the timing, okay? Because they can put you indebted as if the person has already started investing in you, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, we said when parents are very excited to see you, it's always a sign of you are a rescuer to a problem. You are taking over parenting.
Yeah.
Welcome our success. It's been long waiting for you. This company is called and the problem.
Or some are really hungry for grandchildren, and so as soon as you get in, you better hit the ground running.
Yes.
Do you?
So
Yeah.
avoid too much closeness because of conflict of interest, okay? Avoid familiarity with parents. Some are just happy to see you that their child is straight. It's dating men, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank God. You know, they're like, we've never seen this person with a girl.
You know.
So
And you are getting concerned. So they bring, Pastor, are you around?
and they've been conducting secret deliverance prayers so that their prayers have been answered.
So it's not you, it's their fears.
Yeah.
They don't even care what kind of person you are. Oh, at least, all right, all right.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to get too excited with parents. They have their own timeline. Eh?
They do.
They have their own timeline.
They do.
They have their own life, and I don't want you to get too carried. The second thing I want you to be very careful, which is the sweeping sign. The first one I told you is the relationship depends too much on your investment, otherwise to collapse. The person will never step to come for you, would never check how you're doing, would never really care that much. And usually this comes when you're marrying over your head, or under the knees, below the knees. Somebody just out of your level, and you have to work too hard to sustain it.
Yeah.
I can be dating a girl who is intimidated by me. I am a prince, but she feels, am I worthy? Are you sure? Am I enough? Will you cheat on? Even princes are careful not to marry a person who can't handle that wavelength.
Yeah.
The woman must be confident enough to
Yeah.
feel like deserving.
Yeah.
And I know it's only a matter of time. If you had been placed in my position, you'd be just like me or better. I need to tell her that, and she's, but you're right. I see how you've managed the little you have.
Yeah.
You could have managed this the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I choose you. Me and you are the same. It's only that settings that are different. That's why I know once I place you over here, we'll manage it. But if she's intimidated, she's way below. And if she's above, it's like when she's one coming with the Mercedes and I'm there just working with a circle down there, some of the beginner jobs. With hardship, we are 6 of us in a tiny office.
Yeah.
She's greeting people and skipping over the other one and squeezing in a chair. This is where we work for our humble beginning.
Yeah.
And this woman is larger than life. She came with an entourage. She needs protection. She told the day I'm going somewhere to see my friend. All right, how much security? I will send a chase car. So she's
The president. Remember that story about the president's daughter and the guard. The guard, I think, they were dating. Or
yes,
something.
yes. Particularly even in South Korea, the Samsung Empire. The daughter of Samsung married a guard there, and it went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
She went too far. She didn't check mental compatibility. So If I'm dating a woman but we can converse, I can see, we meet, we connect, she will say, forget the trappings of my parents' power.
Yeah.
We'll build our own thing. We'll use what they have to build more.
Yeah.
Don't glorify poverty, Lillian. I must keep warning you. Don't. Not when I'm in my hair. Don't. There's nothing glamorous with poverty.
Agreed.
It will make you wear tatters. It makes you be embarrassed.
Yeah.
It takes away your dignity. You
Yes.
go without food. You trek long distances. You have headache. You have pain, and you have no medicine. You queue in hospitals. You die while queuing. Nobody. You are too many of you. Doctors are not there. Medicine is out. There are no scans are not. God travel to. Nothing glamorous in poverty.
Even giving birth on the floor. There are no beds. It's crazy.
Sharing beds when you're pregnant.
It's crazy.
You know.
Yeah.
That lady will say, you know what? I don't see you according to your circumstances. In fact, I'm impressed that you've managed to build yourself, read books, evolve, control yourself. I don't meet girls here carrying your babies.
Yeah.
Every testimony I'm hearing of you is respectable. And obviously, I will introduce her to my gatekeepers.
Yeah.
I will show her a woman who knows me, a guy who knows me, one or two who can testify who I've become, who I've been, where I evolved from. And I tell you the truth, I will have a glamorous CV. I will may not have the money, but my CV will testify I belong to money. That's the only qualification. When you marry a person who's below you financially, they must not be below you mentally. They must have conquered every small battle they were going to. You can see shining clouds. So when you place $1 million in their hands, they'll make it $1 billion. They will not make it zero.
Yeah.
She'll be impressed and say, no, you're a leader.
Yeah.
This was just circumstantial. And I am true. We say, let's meet some place. Where are we meeting today? Okay, can we meet Embu Town? At what? 8? 8, I'm there. She has transport, I don't. How did you arrive here? Don't worry. Men know how to organize the transport. I know which vehicles leave Nairobi at 3. And I'm there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I may need to refreshen up after I arrive, but I'm here, my friend.
I'm here. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She will say, some things you do, you challenge me. I can't pull that through.
Yeah.
Now you are winning, although she's ahead financially. Do you get the difference?
Yeah.
Social class, financial class should not, you're judging them by their parents. You're missing the point. Sometimes rich families get their children to marry, forgetting that those children are not the same mentally. They're the same money-wise, not mentally. They may be both neighbors in Kitsuru, but one of them actually, Kitsuru Keleleshwa, but this one is not of that level mentally. They can't sustain.
Yeah.
Soon they'll take it down to Giruguri again. You find them in Kino. No problem in Kino. But if you are coming from
Giruguri.
they can't, they go, you know, and they just become potato coach, just to coach potato for.
Yeah.
They have a few hours of being sober, like the moon eclipse. They just okay. They go back again. They are used to consuming alcohol, indulgence, this.
Yeah.
The one you thought comes from humble backgrounds had an upward mindset. Don't forget that. Because sometimes the mothers push their daughter to marry a rich son, thinking the son has a rich mindset.
Yeah.
The daughter has a rich mindset, the son has a poor mindset. The parents are here are poor, the parents are rich. But these people are on cross paths. They're going the other way.
Oh my days. Yeah.
Yes, you find the one who has big inheritance is going downward.
Yeah.
The one who has no inheritance is going upwards.
Yeah.
They are driven, they're determined, they're disciplined, they're focused. That is a dynamic to remember. This second rule says, if this person has diminished you overall, this relationship has made you more quiet, more anxious, has brought back your depression, has brought back your symptoms, things that had disappeared, has brought self-doubt, and you can't pin what it is. This is a sweeping symptom that the person's energetic effect on you is negative. Your friends say, you're not the same. Lily, what happens to your joy? You don't even post online. What happened?
Yeah.
I'm concentrating on my relationship. Does it take away your social life? You don't show up for company luncheons. You're no longer available for even church small groups I used to enjoy.
Yeah.
Then the kids are missing you. You're missing in action. Anytime you find that you become less happy, less alive, and it's only 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, that is enough sign to say, I don't want to continue on this trajectory. I don't know exactly what it is wrong, but I don't like who I'm becoming.
Yeah.
Live without specifics, and I'll tell you usually what you're dealing with.
Uh-huh.
A narcissist. They are very skilled in mental manipulation
Yeah.
to make you feel like you're the one who needs fixing, and they're fixing you.
Yeah.
So you're changing a lot of things because they're how you are hanging out with so many women.
Yeah.
This, you think women, what do you think? I know women. So you cut out all women friends. You
Yeah.
cut out groups. You know, you're not even giving this relationship a time. You know, I was there, and they go quiet. You know, you start chasing her down. Now you cut off this, you spend our money, you try to this, and you start overdoing, working so hard, and people are commenting, where are you? Benja, we don't see you. Man, you're busy again, you're not available again. They even stop reaching up. Until one time I'm reflecting and saying, what have I become? Somebody texts me, the third text, I never saw the other two, and they are 1 week apart each. A friend who used to hang out is giving up on checking out on me on things we're working on.
Yeah.
What does that tell me? This relationship is dragging me away. I don't have specifics.
Yeah.
The term narcissist and what it stands for are very complex things, but
Yeah.
they're like a plague.
Yeah.
Manipulative people are so pervasive in society.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't appear hostile, they appear congenial. They just, they appear nice and charming to everybody. So nobody will ever suspect that you're dealing with a bad person.
I watched a lady who I just knew she was in the claws of a narcissistic person. And while she didn't disappear, she started rebranding.
Oh.
Yeah. So she would open a new social media page, something to do with leveling up, So she got this leveling up vibe.
Yes.
But her essence was changing. She was losing touch with her friends. Probably she was now looking for a new level of friends, And in the end, she was completely isolated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because this person said, oh, these people are low grade.
Yeah, and appeared to be uplifting her. So I think sometimes we are ready for the person who has jealousy.
Obvious signs.
Yeah, obvious signs, yeah.
But they come like they want to upgrade your life, this to check this. And they may appear like they have class themselves. You should cooperate. They show you what to do. So they just want to use it as a tool of control. You allow them to control your life completely.
Yeah.
Till they confine you.
Yeah.
This to say, the second sign you're dating the wrong person is when your life is deteriorating overall and you can't pin one single thing. You're losing weight, for example. The doctor says, what's happening? You're losing muscle. We need to diagnose what is happening. Your blood gone down. Now you need transfusion and you don't know where it's going. So they're just brainstorming what possible causes of reduction in blood.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in your life. It's not physical, it's life-wise, but something is not right with you.
Yeah.
Okay, they may discover that it was stress. Sometimes the cause is laughable. It's not as alarming leukemia, not big things.
Yeah.
I ask you, what changed in your life? Medically, you're okay, but socially, what is going on? This happened, I've been dating this kind of person, and then my friends are, all right. Okay, sometimes stress is also hidden. You don't know that. How much are you feeding? How much are you sleeping? So look, I want to give you 14 days of observing. Go do this and let's see. Journal here when you eat, how much you eat. Even measure it, I want to see the quantity.
Yeah.
Oh, you are gaining, my friend. You are just not feeding right.
Yeah.
Go feed right and stop hanging out with people who are draining the life out of you.
Yeah.
Many times what you are suffering from is that thing and you can't associate. Now you're on more medications, you're on more things that you had overcome are coming back.
Yeah.
Things that even intrusive thoughts, self-doubt. When you see a deterioration of your life, that other people are commenting, people you trust, that some people you trust them, they don't have a bias. They care. They have even brought you up, they wish you well, but now they're concerned. Careful. When there's only one person who is good for you, all others are bad.
Yeah.
When Tom has a problem with everyone, Tom is a problem. Yes.
True. Oh, that was a very comprehensive show. We've learned a lot. Thank you. And please remember to go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and get a copy of all his work. Interact with him there and you'll be able to get a lot of solutions for your questions. Thank you for watching, and bye.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better